Greetings, greetings, bonjour, ujjayi. Welcome to my channel and welcome back to my channel if you are returning. My name is Tameka Gray and I want to share with you today a Vinyasa practice for shoulder tension release. The shoulders can carry stress, the shoulders can carry tension, the shoulders help to carry bags and babies and beautiful things that we love to hold. But now let's give back to ourselves with some shoulder tension release. A bit of a tongue twister, but I think we got it. Shoulder tension release. All right, let's go. Let's come onto the mat. We're going to start in a seated position. Please make sure that you have some water nearby for after the practice. If you want to take a sip now, be my guest. Sitting on the mat in our easy seat or Sukhasana. Let's relax. Yes. If you'd like to, you can gently close your eyes. Have your palms face down, grounding into this practice today. Release any tension that may exist in the face. Allow the jawbone to relax. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Allow there to be space between your teeth and between your lips. Soften your forehead. Relax. Bring your awareness to your breath. Notice how the breath feels coming in and out of the body. And here we'll take a few slow breaths. With every exhale, allow yourself to come deeper into this present moment. Inhaling on the count of 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. Nice and slow. Exhaling through the nose or the mouth. Again, inhaling. Last slow breath here. Awesome. After the third exhale, hopefully you feel more grounded, more ready to be in this present moment. You can gently open your eyes, and we'll start with some shoulder shrug movements. Lifting the shoulders up towards the ears, and then allowing them to drop down away from the ears. Again, lifting up, and releasing down. Adding the breath, inhale, lift up. Exhale, relax, release the shoulders. Do some shoulder rolls. One on the right side, one on the left side, to the right, to the left. Keep going, just lifting the shoulders and rolling them forward. And now we'll roll the shoulders back. Slow breaths when you can remember. Awesome. And now with the hands anchored on the knees, tilt your right elbow, your right shoulder towards your left knee. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, tilt your left shoulder towards your right knee. Good. Inhale, lift back up. Lifting the shoulder, tilting it towards the right knee. Inhale, come back. Good. Lift up the left shoulder and tilt it towards the right knee. Awesome. Inhale as you come back to center. And just notice how you feel. We're just getting started, but take a moment to just see how those few movements that you could do in a chair, at your desk, standing, sitting, that can help to maybe bring more awareness to the shoulder, maybe help release some tension in the shoulders. All right, we're going to come on to, all right, staying here, anchored in, palms face down on the knees. We'll begin some cow-cat in the seated position. So we'll inhale to cow, rolling the shoulders back and down. Allow the heart to be lifted, reaching the belly forward on the inhale. And then exhale, curl the shoulders forward, draw the navel in, chin towards the chest. Inhale, shoulders back and down. Exhale, navel towards the back, curl the shoulders forward, chin towards the chest. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring it back in. Good. Inhale, open up. Awesome. Exhale, bring it back in. Last one. Inhale, open up. Shoulders back and down. Exhale, curl the shoulders forward, opening up through the back. Maybe even take the palms of your hands, place them together, interlace the fingers, turn the palms away from you and reach the palms away from the body, opening up the back even more. In this last cat, we'll stay here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Release the fingers. Bring the arms back to your side. The seated, cross-legged forward fold, lifting the hands up towards the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, fold forward. Good. As you inhale, reach the hips back and down. And as you exhale, reach the fingertips forward, chin in towards the chest. Inhale, hips back and down. Exhale, tuck the navel in, reach the fingertips forward. Last one here, inhale, back and down. Draw the shoulders back and down as well. Exhale, reach the fingertips forward. Good. Press the fingertips and rise back up. Gently pulling the head up. Reverse the leg crossing. So if the right leg was on the inside, take it to the outside, hug the left leg in, and then the right. If the left leg was on the outside, take the left leg to the outside, hug the right leg in, and then the left one. All right, may feel a little new, that's all right. Reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, fold forward, reaching the fingertips away from the body. On your next inhale, draw the hips back and down, draw the shoulders back and down. Exhale, reach the fingertips forward. Again, inhale, hips back and down. Roll the shoulders back and down. Walk the fingertips forward. Last one here. Inhale, hips back and down, shoulders back and down. Exhale, navel in, walking the fingertips forward. Press the fingers back into the earth, pushing yourself all the way up into our seated position. Beautiful. You can bring the legs back to whatever easy seat position feels comfortable. I'm going to bring the right foot back in. As we move into a seated twist, we lift the arms back up towards the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, turn towards the right and allow the arms to come down, fingertips coming down to the earth, pressing the fingertips down, pulling up through the torso. Inhale here. Exhale, turn towards the right. Squeeze the navel in. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, twisting a little deeper if that's available for you. Again, inhale, sitting up tall. Maybe draw the shoulders back and down. Exhale, twist a little deeper. And then as you're ready, come back to center, keeping the fingertips gracing the ground and bringing them back to your knees. Inhale, the arms reach up. Exhale, turn the torso towards the left and bringing the fingertips down to the earth. Inhale, feel tall. Exhale, twist a little deeper, hugging the navel in. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, twisting a little deeper. One more. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, keeping the chin straight. Twist, twist, twist. Hug the navel in. Awesome. As you're ready, gently inhale as you turn back to center. Beautiful. Let's come into child's pose. We bring the knees to the width of the mat, big toes touching in the back. We send the hips back towards the heels. Placing the hands on the mat, we walk the hands forward, 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 until finally the forehead connects with the mat, or maybe you place a blanket or a block under your forehead. In our child's pose, we'll take a few slow breaths. If you like, you can press your fingertips into the mat, allowing that to lift the arms up off of the mat. Feel the opening, the sensation across the top of your back from shoulder blade to shoulder blade. Reach the right hand to the right side of the mat. Take the left hand to place it right on top of the right hand. Opening up through the left side body. Inhale. Exhale, take the left hand to the left side of the mat. Right hand rests right on top of the left hand. Inhale, opening up the right side body. Excellent. Come back to center. Keeping the forearms close to the mat, bring the palms of the hands together. Pressing the elbows down into the mat, lift the arms, the hands up to be placed over the head, feeling sensations in the shoulder blades. Good. One more slow breath here. Wonderful. Gently bring the prayer hands back down to the mat. Pressing the palms of the hands into the mat. Gently pull yourself up into a tabletop position. our tabletop, curl the toes under as we find downward facing dog. Lifting the knees and the hips up and back at the same time, pressing the hands into the mat. Find your downward facing dog. Maybe you keep the knees bent. Maybe you straighten the legs. Find what feels good for you. Maybe pedal a little bit if you like. Take one more slow breath here. Beautiful. And then we'll find high plank. Lifting the heels further away from the mat, tilting the body forward. Find high plank. Draw the navel in, in. Awesome. Then lowering to Cobra. Knees to the mat, uncurl the toes. Go ahead and lower down. Inhale, lifting up through the heart, staring forward. Press the pelvis down into the mat. Press the toenails down into the mat. And exhale, fold forward. Or bring the head back down to the mat. Inhale, rising up. We're going to fly. Find our downward facing dog. Curl the toes under. Lifting the hips, the knees back up. Finding our downward facing dog once more. Beautiful. Inhale to high plank. Exhale to Cobra. Hug the elbows in, knees to the mat. Uncurl the toes. Keep the elbows hugged in. Lower your torso down to the mat. Inhale, lift up, staring forward, shining the heart forward. And then downward facing dog. Curl the toes, lift the torso, push the knees and the hips up and back. Nice. Inhale back to high plank. This time lower the knees and come to tabletop. As we set up to thread the needle, left hand comes to the middle of the mat. Right hand reaches up to the ceiling as we open up to the right. We exhale, bring the right hand through the left arm. Inhale, reach the right arm back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach the right arm through the left arm. Inhale, open up to the right. Exhale, this is where we rest. Reach the right arm all the way through. Bring the right shoulder down to the mat. Let the hips rise up. Take your left hand to the top of the mat. Or you can bring your left arm behind you. Find what feels good for you today. Maybe you do a little bit of both while we're here. But we're going to take a few slow breaths here. Engage your core, keeping the hips lifted, allowing your body to press into the right shoulder. Beautiful. One more slow breath here. Bring your left hand right in front of your face. Press it down on the mat. Gently pull yourself back up into our tabletop position. Left hand comes to the middle of the mat. Right arm opens up to the right once more and then comes back down. Right hand comes to the middle of the mat. Inhale, opening up towards the left. Left hand is reaching up towards the ceiling. We inhale. Exhale, reach the left hand through the right arm. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring the left hand all the way through, bringing the left shoulder down to the mat. Let the hips rise up. You can take the right hand to the top of the mat. Bringing the arm behind you is another option here. Engage the core. Keep the hips heading up to the sky. Check in, see if they're tilting to one side possibly. Just something to notice. One more slow breath here. Beautiful. Bring your right hand right in front of your face. Press the right hand down into the mat. Gently push yourself up. Left hand comes to the mat. Right hand to the middle of the mat. Open up to the left side. Good. Exhale, bring it back down. Back into our tabletop position, coming into puppy's pose. Keep the hips where they are. Walking the hands forward, lowering down to the mat through the heart. Find our puppy dog pose. You can either have your forehead to the mat or your chin. Maybe try both, see which one feels right for you. Awesome. We're going to take 2 more slow breaths here in our puppy dog pose, engaging the core. Beautiful. Bring your hands right to frame your face, right by the face. Coming into child's pose, we can keep the knees together, send the hips back. Bring your arms by your side, so arms are beside you, backs of the hands to the mat, hands are by the feet, folding into our child's pose. Good. One more slow breath here. Awesome. Coming back into our tabletop, lift the arms, bring the hands beside you, pushing yourself back up into our tabletop position as we curl the toes under and find downward facing dog, lifting the knees and the hips up towards the ceiling. Maybe again you take a pedal here. Maybe you just hang out in stillness. And then we'll tiptoe the feet to meet with the hands. So left foot, right foot, tiptoe, tiptoe until you get to where your feet are with your hands. Inhale for a halfway lift, lifting the shoulders up and back, placing the hands on the shins, sending the hips straight to the wall. Exhale, fold forward, slight bend in the knees. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, fold deeper. Good. Inhale, straighten the legs. Breathe into those hamstrings. Exhale, fold deeper. Awesome. And now we'll rise all the way up, one vertebrae at a time, until we finally come to the top. Let the head be the last thing to roll up. Just take a moment and notice how you feel. Beautiful. here, open up the arms nice and wide. Reach them up, up, up towards the sky. Bring the palms of the hands together and bring them right through the center to heart center. Again, arms by our side, palms facing out, fingers open wide. Inhale, lift up. Palms together at the top. Exhale, bring it through the center. Third eye, nose, lips, heart. Palms back by our side. Inhale, lifting up. Good. Exhale, keep the fingers wide. Come straight through the middle with the prayer hands. And relax. So we'll come to the top of the mat. Maybe leave a little space between the top of the mat and your feet. Inhale, lift both of the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, hinge at the hip, fold forward. Inhale to chair pose. Sending the hips back and down. Lifting the arms up towards the ceiling. Bend in the knees. Make sure you can peek over your knees and see your toes. Maybe you lift your toes up off of the mat to test your stability here. Draw the shoulders back and down. Allow there to be space between your arms and your head. Finding our chair pose. One more slow breath here. And on the exhale, hinge at the hip, fold forward. Hips rise up, chin in towards the chest. Hanging heavy through the torso. All right, here we go. Chair pose. Inhale to chair pose. Chair open arm twist to the right. Drop the right arm. Turn the torso towards the left. I'll back up here. Turn the torso towards the right. Open up the fingers nice and wide. Inhale, draw the right hand forward. Exhale, twist towards the left. Try to keep the knees as straight as possible, right? Look at the arms, make sure they are straight out from the shoulders, fingertips open wide. Inhale, sweep the left arm forward. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twisting to the right. Good. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Sweep the left arm forward. Inhaling, exhale, fold forward. Release, release. Let the shoulders relax. Grab opposite elbows. Right arm grabs the left elbow. Left hand grabs the right elbow. Hang heavy, chin towards the chest. Maybe find a little bounce here. Some people call it the salt and pepper shaker. Can swing from side to side. Awesome. Beautiful. Inhale, back to chair pose. Awesome. Exhale, chair open arm twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Chair open arm twist to the left. Good. Inhale, back to center. Chair open arm twist to the right. Sweeping the right arm back. Good. Inhale, sweep the right arm forward. Exhale to the left. One more round. Inhale, back to center. You got this. Exhale, twisting to the right. Squeeze that navel in. Come on. Inhale, reaching both of the arms up. Exhale, sweeping the left arm back, keeping the arm straight. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Ooh. Wonderful. Good job. Grab opposite elbows. Shake up and down a little bit. Beautiful. So from here, let's find downward facing dog. Pressing the hands into the mat. Step the left foot back and then the right foot. Find your downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Shavasana. Beautiful. Then take the right foot to the left side of the mat. Take the left foot to the right side of the mat. So the legs are crossed. Bend the knees. We're coming back into a seated position where we'll extend the left leg. Keep the right foot in towards the left leg. And then reach. Reach for your left foot, left toes, left shin, left ankle, whatever you can grab a hold of. We'll take one more slow breath here. Awesome. Gently roll up. Place your hand on your left leg and push yourself up. Massaging your leg while you're pulling yourself up. Extend the right leg. Bring the left foot in to the inner right thigh. And then reach to the right toes, right ankle, whatever you can grab a hold of. This side may be different than the other side. A-okay. Give it the same amount of intention. Good. We'll take one more slow breath here. Pressing your hands down into the leg. Roll yourself back up. Beautiful. We'll bring both of the feet in together. So here we are in our butterfly pose. Hold the feet together and flutter the butterfly wings, bouncing the knees up and down. Slow breaths when you remember. Awesome. And now go ahead and bring the knees together. Hug it in. And now it's time to roll down to the mat. Make sure there's space behind you to support your head coming down to the mat. We'll hug the knees in. You can hug behind the knees as well. Curling the back just like we did in the beginning. Curl the shoulders forward. Curl the hips forward. Keep the chin tucked in towards the chest as we roll down to the mat. The key is to keep the back curved. All right, here we go. Awesome. As you come down to the mat, bring your arms to goalpost arms. Allow the knees to fall towards the right as you turn your head towards the left. In our supine twist. One more slow breath here. Using the core muscles, bring the knees back in towards the chest and then allow them to fall towards the left. As you turn your head towards the right. Beautiful. One more slow breath here. Beautiful. Excellent. Bring the knees back in towards the chest. Hug it in. Hug the knees in around you. Lift your chest towards your knees. Lift your chin towards your knees. Lift your nose towards your knees and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently relax your head back down to the mat. Release the legs up to the ceiling. Waterfall. Soles of the feet are facing the ceiling. Arms are by your side. Palms face down. Good. One more slow breath here. Wonderful. Bend the knees. Bring the feet down to the mat. Just reach the arms behind you. Make sure there's space behind you as we set up for our Plowed Pose. I don't feel any space behind me, so I'm going to make an adjustment here. Setting up for Plowed Pose, or you could stay in waterfall for sure here. We're lifting the hips up towards the ceiling, reaching the toes behind, above the head. As you're doing this, you can use your hands and lift your hips with your hands as well to help get your feet to the other side. But here we go, lifting up the hips. My hands grab my hips. Feet are looking for the ground while I'm relaxing through the shoulders, relaxing through the neck. Great, we'll take one more slow breath here. And gently lower your hips back down to the mat. Bring your feet back to the mat, knees are bent. Reach your arms above your head. Maybe tuck the right shoulder blade under, the left shoulder blade under. Allow the heart to be lifted as we move into Shavasana. For Shavasana, maybe you find the butterfly pose, soles of the feet together, and rest here. Or maybe you send the legs straight out. Adjust any way you need to until you are ready for the stillness, ready to release yourself back into your mat. So you can have goalpost arms or bring the arms beside you. Maybe you could rest your hands on your body, right hand on over the heart, left hand over the navel. Allow your body to fully relax into the mat. I hope you enjoyed this practice today. For shoulder tension release, please stay here as long as you like. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for coming to your mat. Thank you for shining your light. Namaste.